We'll start with the latest round of job cuts in the tech industry. Google's parent Alphabet says it's letting 12,000 people go from its teams around the world. In a memo to staff, Chief Executive Sundar Pichai said that the company's mass hiring over the last 2 years was for a different economic reality than the one we face today. It comes just days after Microsoft became the latest in a string of big tech firms to make cuts to its workforce. Recent weeks have seen these changes because of the pressures the global economy is facing. Well, let's get more on this and bring in our international business correspondent, Theo Leggett. If I stand in the right place, hopefully the audience can see you. Theo, what's driving these job cuts?
Well, you put it quite succinctly there, actually, Jonathan. These companies, by and large, overhired during the COVID pandemic. The COVID pandemic was bad for many businesses, but for the tech sector, it was actually rather good. The kind of services that they provided were very popular. So companies like Alphabet took on a lot of new staff. I think it was 21,000 last year and some 16,000 the year before. So you have to take this in context. What Alphabet is doing is cutting back on some of the overhiring that it's done over the past couple of years. And it's been the same story at Meta, which is laying off 11,000 people, Microsoft laying off 10,000, Amazon, Twitter has also laid off about half of its staff. There's something a bit different going on there, obviously, with Elon Musk's takeover. But by and large, these companies all did very well during the pandemic. They over-recruited. Now in an environment of higher interest rates, falling consumer spending, advertisers are cutting back on their spending, and that's the key point. These companies make a lot of their money from advertising, and if advertisers aren't spending, then they need to cut their cloth to suit, and they're cutting back people in order to cut back on their costs.
So lots more to watch out for there, Theo, as those pressures continue facing the global economy. Thank you very much for joining us.